professional MMA fighter, came right here. I always, when I go to coach somebody on a, I always see him right there. I always say, man, that guy's too funny. I don't like him, you know, so anyways, he always compete. I see he always winning the fights and everything, and one day, he come right here, start to train with us. You know, our ways to think and our lot of things click. He become a very loyal student. He have a hard time in his life a couple years and a half ago. Most of you know, CJ have a problem when he was fighting MMA. He got kicked and he actually died in the cage and survived. So I was talking to Professor and I said, man, this guy is more black belt than all of us. This guy don't scare anybody. This guy went to the other side, they come back, work all night long, all the way to 6 o'clock in the morning, drive right here. When it's the sun, when it's the rain, because now you're going to want the sack of the rain. Never complain, always in a good mood, and a tough as hell. Let's give a big hand to big applause.
A lot to me. It's one of the best days of my life. I came here a while back. Everybody here was real good to me, and Ulpiano has been the best influence in my life. He's helped me out more than anybody else ever, so I really appreciate it.
So this guy, he don't really look scary. He smile, and then you look at him, and he say, bro, let's roll. And then I'm rolling right here. When I look, people flying. I go say, man, I just told you to go easy on the guy. I'm going easy. I'm going easy. He will never go easy. Never. The easy of him is the 200% of me. But one thing that this guy has that is a quality that is hard to find in people is, number one, is loyal. 100% loyal. Number two, he's confident. He goes to the tournament. As far as I know, nobody beats him so far. Went to the World Championship, won. Went another year, won. So this guy at State Professional now looks bad that we can beat this guy, lower belt than us, and also way older than us. Let's give a big hand of applause for my little friend.
I said, now she'll make sure that gives me at least once or twice a week a humble pie. So I have a big bite of that pass in the road. All I could say is, like, in my mind, there was no way I was going to quit, because this is home, this is family, and the journey is just the beginning. Big things have to come.
I'm going to describe this person. Who he wants to be when you get old. You know, he's never on time for work. Always on the phone. On the cruise. Always on the cruise. Also, when you train with him, this is deep like a cocoa butter. Like a cocoa butter. So he become a very tough guy. He's an icon in our school, always willing to help. Always asking, can I teach the class? And I say yes. He goes right there for the fundamentals, berimbolo with the 50-50. So let's give a big applause for my hero.
Professor Ulpiano. This man, he believed in me from jump. He had sent a text message, say, "You coming? White belts. Females can walk through the door, children, old people." He said, "Come, we coming." Now, he don't ask me, "Did you win or lose?" He asked me, "Did you win by points or something?" And that's confidence he had in me.
Sometimes you see the person so much, the person becomes part of your daily basis, and sometimes you don't realize how long they train. You know, so for this promotion, because it's a special day, that some students decide a white belt, I went to the computer, do my research to see when you start, we're never gonna go by the books. You start white belt in 2010, in 2011 you're gonna be a blue belt, because between 2010 and 2011, you might miss 3 months of training, you get injury, you know, so that thing doesn't go by the books, okay? But when we come to a black belt, I try to see the person's journey. The person has the minimum requirement, yes. The person passed the time, yes. Is eligible, yes. Now let me see this person's record. Let me see how much commitment this person has, sacrifice this person comes to come here every day. How much of he has to dedicate to be here. We're here for 1 hour. How long it takes him to be here? You know? So this person is not just awesome person. He has his moments sometimes, and now he knows when he has his moments. Just look at him. You look at me. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. And I know he's a very hard person to admit that he's wrong. But with the time, I was able to create between me and him that connection. That even though I'm younger than him, half of the size of him, just by looking at him, he's fast back. I'm sorry, fast. I know. This guy's a big part of his school, not just him, but his whole family. I'm really happy today to promote this guy to a black belt, not just because he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, but he's a very a champion and example in life, you know. So let's give a big hand, a big applause for my friend, Alex.
Everything makes sense for the Jasper family to move from where we are to the woodland. And so Lisa and I were like, yeah, we're going to do this. Never pulled the trigger, and we never did because neither one of us wanted to do Westchase. And as absurd as that sounds, that's a fact. And so you're like, why would you forego that financial opportunity and an opportunity in life to just stay at a dojo? Well, I'll give you a couple of examples. About 5 years ago, on Halloween, my math wrestling for kids started at 4. I'm like, I'm going to have Zach there at 4. He's going to train until 5. We'll be in his Batman suit by 5:30 and we'll be good to go. We show up for wrestling practice. Zach is the only kid there. Professor Servando could have very easily said, hey, I don't have any other 45-pound kids for your kid to train with. That's not what he did. At the stroke of 4, he changed his shirts, put on his shoes, and went out there on the mat and wrestled with then 5-year-old Zach. And you kind of put that in your mind on what it would be like to wrestle with a 5-year-old, not hurt him, and give him an awesome technical workout. That's the level of devotion here. How many of you guys remember when Ulpiano tore his ACL? I do. I'm in the 6:30 class. 2 weeks after his surgery, I'm like, man, we're not going to see a professor for a long time. He comes crutching in the door, shucks his crutches, flips out on the mat with his brace on, and kicks an awesome class. 2 weeks post-op for an ACL surgery. 2 weeks ago, Brad and I are rolling right there. Professor's standing exactly where he is, and there's 2 white belts right over here. Professor says, stop. So everybody stops and looks. Oh, he's not talking about us. Ulpiano doesn't yell what the fix is. He doesn't walk over there. He literally runs over there to adjust the grip for these 2 white belts that are working hard because he wanted to make sure they got their technique right. And I got to be honest, I don't know where else I was going to find that. So that's why we're still here at Westchase. I'm 46. I know I look like I'm 26, but I'm 46. It's not every day that I feel like getting up, going to the gym, and making it to the dojo. But the first thing that Zach asks me every morning when he comes sloshing in, hey Dad, how was the dojo? And I gotta have an answer for him. Okay, so and it gives me a great source of pride to know that my wife and my kids all train like they do. And the last thing I'll say is my morning crew. What a tribe. I love each and every one of my morning guys. Thanks to Brad Epps, especially, who has to endure my hack jiu-jitsu every day. I wouldn't be direct, man.
Every morning I come right here to teach. I have to teach and train with this monkey. Yeah, man. I hope God has something better for me in the future because you know, and Because of this, we create a lot of connection. This guy for years. The school, the class started at 6:30. I used to teach all the way to 9:30. And I have to go home, eat, sleep, wake up 5:30 to come here, so I always get late, or people sitting outside at 6 something, he'll give me the key, I'll open. So he was on the clock, never late. At 6:01, the school, for years, he did this for me. I was late, I called him when I'm late, started warm-up. So not just this, but every single thing that we have in the school. He is the first one to say, I help you today. Okay? And this connection that you create with the students, you guys have to remember. Me, Pastor Inácio, all the other Brazilians that are here, we have no family members, like blood family members, we have no blood family members. I have none, zero. The only blood family member I have is my daughter. No, I have one. If she was Brazilian, I'm going to say it's 100% my wife's American, so as if that's my daughter, she's not American. Okay? So, the people that I rely, that will be there the day that I need it, you guys. You guys are my adopted blood family. And the good thing is this family here can choose who wants to be my brother or not. Back home I can. My brother, I really want to choose my brother, but he's my brother. And this guy, for years, every single time that I have one problem right here, he's the one who comes with the solution. Every time that something goes wrong, he's the one that's been there for me. I remember on Harvey, we went to his house to help. His mom had a problem at his house. And even though he's in the middle of to remodel his mom's house, he said, I know that you need to do something in the school. I'm going to stop to do what I do to come and fix what I have to do in the school. I said, don't do it. He got really upset when I do something right here. I don't call him. So this guy is like a big brother to me. And I'm really happy today to handle his black belt. Let's give a big hand, a big applause.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate y'all. This whole place has been like Alan said, just a huge family. My wife used to train here. My son trains here, does jiu-jitsu, and we just everybody in here has been so wonderful. When it came to Harvey, like the professor said, everybody stopped and came to my mother's house, and I don't think I can ever thank you people enough for what Professor Inácio, Professor Ulpiano did, and his wife came and brought food to my mother. It's incredible. I could, like Alan said, I cannot go anywhere else either. And all you white belts that are over there, stay with it. It's worth it. It's a long journey. It's going to take a while, but it is so worth it.
2010, my wife got pregnant. I live in California. I had no money. And I had to move to somewhere. Can't afford to live in California. So my wife's dad worked for Homeland Security. If you legal, be careful. So he lives in Houston. I had a job in Houston. So I said to my wife, listen, you gotta move to Houston. She said, hell no. I live right here in Orange County. I'm gonna go to Houston. Hell no. I said, listen, you're gonna get a job. You're gonna have to do something. Can't afford to. The money that I was making that time, I can already pay my rent. I have a jiu-jitsu school as well, okay? But living in California is too expensive. So after, I said, listen, let me show you the reality, it's my financial situation. I show my credit card right there. She said, oh yeah, I gotta move to Houston. So I come to Houston, I didn't know one person. Pastor Jacqueline was living back in Webster. And four, my in-laws lived in Woodlands. So I first moved to Woodlands. And I was teaching actually in this Woodlands. I have an opportunity to meet Joe, Jordan, and some other guys actually that today they are black belt. Adrian. There was actually a white belt. I told Adrian the first week of it. And today the black belt. So I teach over there for 3 months. My father-in-law find out this location that used to be across the street. My father-in-law is the most by the book guy, the most successful person that I know. He says, if you open right there, you become, you're gonna make good money. I said, okay, let's do it. Middle of nowhere, right here, the 25. So I put a sign, coming soon, Gracie Barra Westchase. I have to come every single day to see if the guy's working also, because I don't do anything. I should stay in Woodlands, I drive right here to check my school. This guy, every single day. You know when you open? I say next month. So he did this for 4 months. Wow. Not joke. Wow. It's a week, you can say that. 4 months, he comes, call, or send an email. You open next week? No, because all this holds, licenses are not easy. So one day I said, listen, we're not open, but if you want to buy the membership, bro, you can buy today. I buy it. As I said, when I say this, you will not buy. He'll leave me alone. He said, how much membership? This I buy. I said, we gotta buy a gear. I said, I buy the gear. So I sold my first membership. I said, man, things are gonna be hard because I'm selling membership without even having a mat on the floor. I said, damn, Houston is easy. Finally opened the school. And since day one, this guy being the most loyal student, the one that represents, and the one that leads the pack. Because to become a black belt, one thing that you have to deal with is to know how to lead the pack. You cannot be, what is the name of the person that guides the chips on the mountain? Huh? Shepherd. You cannot be a shepherd if you don't know how to do the chips. So one the quality that this guy has, number one, he's a warrior. He will die right there before he gives up. Number two, he will lead the pack the way they have to be led. And number three, he will put all of you guys before he put himself. Let's give a big hand to big applause.
For my speech, I probably break it into 3 parts. One about myself, one about the school, and then one about Professor. A lot of people don't know, I'm a New Yorker. I was born in New York, and when I was a kid, we moved to the South. And I fought a lot. My family's here right now, they'll tell you, it doesn't take much for me to fight. You know, like my friends from high school will tell you, I met both challenges with punches. You know, when you grab me 10 or 2, I'm gonna hurt you if you're gonna hurt me. And I tell everybody, jiu-jitsu is the first time in my life fighting, and it's for a positive outcome, positive things. You know, so people see me here like training, and Professor Anderson, Professor beat me almost to death. You know, and this guy won't top. This guy keeps coming back. Why does he keep fighting? And I said, man, because for the first time I'm fighting, and nobody's trying to really hurt me. I know I can top. I know that the referee is going to stop. You know, so a lot of times when I'm out there training with people, I keep that in the back of my mind. Nobody on this line for my competition. Nobody's trying to hurt me. Nobody's really trying to take anything from me. Everybody's trying to help me. The only belt I ever wanted was a blue belt. Everybody wants to be a white belt, right? So I haven't turned my card in like in 3 or 4 years. Because when we're talking to Professor Belal, we talk a lot. He said, listen, you know, in Brazil, you usually get promotion once a year, and you either are or you are. You're the white belt, or you're blue belt, you're blue belt, you're purple belt, you're pink belt, brown belt, brown belt. So I just kept showing up. I never worried about my strap, I never worried about promotions. I just wanted to get better. I wanted to get everybody else to get better. Because I believe that when I stopped making jiu-jitsu by myself, my jiu-jitsu got a lot better. When I first started training, and you want to be tough, and you want to show the guys that you know what you know, you miss the opportunities to help the people that you're training with. But if everybody's training with me, they know, like, man, if I do a choke, if I do a sneak, if I do anything wrong, you know, you go to the competitions with me, don't stand next to me, because if I'm coaching, I'm probably going to scream and blow you out. I give my life while you guys are competing, because of the competitions. When I compete, I can only win or lose once. That's it. You know, I can win my division, I can lose my division, that's it. But if I coach, if I school, if I help you guys, I can win multiple times. So when we have 2 guys competing, I don't care if my matches come in up 5 minutes later.
I will coach that guy now with everything that I have. Because when you guys went, I went as well. The second part is this school. The school is a very special place. Not just to me, to a lot of people, from the speeches. I've known people that come from other gyms. I've known people that have trained in and gone other places. And the number one thing that they say is that, man, I miss training with you. Just the environment that Professor Ulpiano has created, and he's passed down to each one of us. He kind of lives within each one that trains here. We're very tight-knit, we're very close. We look out for each other, we go to birthday parties, baby showers, weddings, funerals, whatever, if anybody needs.
Nightclubs.
One of the things that Piano first said on his our first day at school that we had in the class, and it was a noon class. There's 5 or 6 white belts, and he's in the front, and he tells us, he said, my best friends I made in life, I made in jiu-jitsu. And you're the person, you don't know if that's just something that they tell you to stay in the brochure. It makes you think like, oh man, it's gonna be a family environment, but 8 years later I can tell you that, man, he was telling the truth. 90% of the time that I spend in life outside of work and with my kid, I spend with guys that I train. So my best friends, we travel with, we be with, we share a lot of ups and downs. And so I'm thankful for the relationships and opportunities that jiu-jitsu has given me. My son, he comes with me since he was born. I sit him by the edge of the mat. He's 5 years old now, and everybody treats him like family. I don't have to worry about watching him when I come in. I just walk in the door and say, go play. When I go to tournaments, people watching for me. So this place is a very special place. And if you're at the end of that line and you want to get to this part of the line, the only thing you have to do is keep showing up. Keep showing up, keep giving back. Make the jiu-jitsu bigger than just being about yourself. Make the school a place that you can come and give and not just take. Do more for others than you were willing to do for yourself, and I promise you'll move to that line before you know it. I got emotional sitting in line because I was just thinking about all the ups and downs over the last 8 years that I've been through. I can't believe it's going by so fast. My first class, we got beat up so bad, I still have the mat burns on my feet. But it wasn't my first Ulpiano. There was a guy who was a black belt, another association, came to train with us at the Prof at the time. And he beat us all up so bad. A bunch of white belts,
I got your back.
Yeah. And Piano saw what he did to us, and he beat the guy until he threw up.
Gotcha. And at the end is there.
And at the end, Piano came in front and stood up and said, man, guys, I'm sorry. That's not jiu-jitsu. That's not what we do. We don't pick on people who are smaller than us. The guy does not represent what I think jiu-jitsu should be. And that's what Piano did for the first year and a half. Every time somebody would come and try to beat up on us, every time somebody would come to the gym and try to disrespect Piano, would fight them. He would defend us, he would look out for us. He made sure that when we went to competitions, if a referee tried to cheat us, he tried to beat the referee up. One thing about Professor Piano, man, is that a lot of people they're nice on the internet. They're nice on Facebook. They have nice brochures and they talk about how respectful and how good people they are. They're behind the scenes and all of people. I've heard tons of stories. I've seen a lot of things. Being the first student, I swear I would know more if I knew Portuguese. Why did I know more? But the thing about Professor Piano is you get what you see with him. He may say things, he may do things that people don't agree with, but at the end of the day, you know where he stands at all times. I've never doubted that he had my back when I won a competition, I lost a competition. If I had money to pay for training, or if I didn't, he's always been there for me for the last 8 years. In fact, I found out I was having a kid, he was the first person I told. I sat down and said, you okay? Yeah. So I know I'm way over 2 minutes now, but there's just so many things that I would like to just convey to everyone here is that this belt means a lot to me. Where I come from, there aren't black belts, there aren't martial arts, we don't do a lot of training. I didn't grow up watching the UFC. I didn't know anything about fighting or grappling or wrestling. Everything I learned from jiu-jitsu, everything that I've accomplished over the years, I learned here. There was no history of me, looking back on training. And I started training mostly because I used to get into a lot of fights. And I was like, man, all these guys learning martial arts. Protect myself. That's why for 4 months I came and I asked him, when he over. But over the years now, that urge to fight, that urge for aggression has gone away. It's been replaced with an idea of helping people and cultivating a different environment for myself and for my son. And I'm hopeful that over the years, you know, the guys that I've trained with, I don't think about the people that I've beaten, I just think about hopefully the people that I've helped. So if you're standing here right now, then hopefully the stories you have in your mind that I helped you. And that means the most to me than anything else in the world. So thank you all. I appreciate you guys.
Attempt to adjust your dial. I'm transmitting live with the hardcore style. Fresh new kicks in the all-star glow. I'm up in the mix, this Paul, large pro. Straight out the gate with the fabulous track. And my devastating rhymes get the platinum plaque. For the underground world, every street and borough. Even out of state, large here to reach new levels. No doubt, came from out the dungeons of rap. Making use of the brain that was under the cap. Used to dig them games that was from Iraq. Was out on vacation, but now I'm back. With the stick, drive and dive. Gotta be live, breathe life in the speaker and try to revive this game. Cast is laying under the fort. I'ma always reign cause I'm from New York and I'm radioactive. 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 Radioactive.